I've really enjoyed this summer's pre-season programme. I even managed to tick off 4 new grounds before the main season started. Pre-season doesn't come close to a league game though, and this weekend the season started for real for clubs in the 9th tier and below. With my wife visiting friends in London, I was left without a car, but I wasn't going to let that stop me. I had my eye on 2 local fixtures, both in the United Counties League Division 1. Both games had huge appeal. Gedling Miners Welfare are the most local club to me, and therefore the easiest ground to get to. So while they were the obvious choice, I was also tempted by Radford's home game against Staveley Miners Welfare. I haven't been to Selhurst Street, and it's relatively cheap in an Uber, so I had a huge decision to make. It was just so hard to make this decision, and in the end I settled it in the fairest way possible. Football's back. It's the start of the new season, and I'm already at my first ground. So with the Wheel of Destiny deciding my fate, I made the short trip back to Plains Road for the Battle of the Miners. Gedling against Rainworth. Gedling finished 7th in this division last season, missing out on the playoffs by just 4 points, and they're feeling really positive about their chances ahead of the new season, especially after looking strong in the pre-season friendlies. So I'm here with Ryan at Gedling Miners Welfare Football Club. So could you just tell me a bit about your role and what it is you do here at the club?
Yeah, so on match days, I do the Twitter feed and I also do match reports after the game. But also this season now as well, I've got to run this football web app as well, which the UCL are adopting. So I get to run 2 apps on match days and also do match reports after, which I really enjoy.
Be busy then.
Yeah.
And obviously today's the first day of the new season. It's come around really fast. Are you excited for the new season?
Very. I think there's a good buzz around the club, obviously, after last season's getting close to the playoffs. We'll want to start right, obviously, this season, new season, anything can happen. Rainworth won't be a pushover. And we'll expect a competitive game, but all we can do is hopefully get a winning start.
And how have the preparations been for Gedling Miners Welfare in the summer? The team looking good?
I've been up here a fair bit over the summer, seeing them train. It looks good. I think certainly over pre-season, well, you'd have seen us against Hucknall. I think we impressed. Long Eaton as well. It's a team 3 leagues above. We didn't do ourselves any injustice there. And then a really, really good performance against a good Step 5 Kimberley as well in midweek when we beat them 4-1. So everything at the minute seems to be going well.
And obviously the club were just outside the playoffs last season. Is the ambition to go one better and get into the playoffs for this coming season?
Yeah, it will be one better. I think Ruben, Josh and the management team will want to go one further. They've invested a lot of time in this squad, kept a lot of last season's squad. And they know each other. And you know what? I feel like this year we can definitely be up there.
And there's definitely a buzz about this club. I don't know if you want to make a score prediction. Can I trouble you for a score prediction today?
I think we'll win 3-1 today.
3-1. Nice one. Thanks for your time.
No worries.
Have you subscribed to this channel yet? If not, please consider doing so. I post non-league content almost every day. Rainworth Miners Welfare were the visitors, and they finished 15th last season, just 4 points above the relegation zone, so huge improvements are needed in what promises to be a hugely competitive league that's just too difficult to call. Before I settled into the game though, there was one important thing I had to do. Last time I was at Plains Road, the weather was awful, and although it did rain a little on my way up here, it was much more pleasant, and the pitch was looking great. The 2 teams came out for the very first time in the 2025-26 season, with Gedling in yellow and Rainworth in white.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Plains Road.
And with plenty of early chances, I thought this one might be a goal fest. Oh. Alf Church, that's a pre-season game.
I went to Press with their ground, I went last THRASH here.
No, it's really small for the level they play at. It's going to be something else that happened. He's like, next goal, and I'm going to go. Made it 5-4. Oh.
Goal. Oh.
Oof.
Go on. Oh.
Out and see what you think. So I'm headed over to there. So non-league football's brilliant.
As long as you don't take it personally, because at the end of the day it's an opinion.
Yeah.
Lauren! Hey! Deliver it!
Ball.
That's it. Well, then you got left peg on it. There we go, there it is. That's
Goal.
He ain't a defender though, is he?
No.
3 or 4. Good effort.
Oh.
Handball.
Ref!
Yeah.
6 or 7. Good feet, good block.
So after an entertaining first half, Gedling 2, Rainworth 0 at half time, but the visitors had a couple of glorious chances to reduce the deficit right before the break. Could they get back into it in the second half?
Get it in.
Penalty. Athletic, yeah. There's red card time and athletic. So I think it was athletic and then on to Spennymoor afterwards. Fantastic game.
That's where Hereford our first game.
Yes, go! Left ball! Put it back, put it back! Oh! Go, go, go for it!
Good save. Well left.
Got money, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, get in, get in! Get in! Yeah! There you go!
Don't need much of a touch if it's in right area.
What did I say? This one's got 4 or 5 written on it.
Great ball.
Get down, play in. There's Mulk, play in. Inside, yeah, go on, again, go!
Yeah, you won't be disappointed. Decent prices for food and drink as well. Great facilities.
That laid the pitch the first time round.
Okay. Oh,
Thought that went in.
on touch. Good save.
Stay on, stay on!
Oh, what a goal.
Good turn. Good block.
To when it's the scores this one-sided, do they?
Let's go!
7.
First time I saw it, I know you would. Sometimes.
It's a stronger defence at how good these forwards are, because they look lethal. What a performance this was from the home side, and that 6th goal was the pick of the lot. Final score, Gedling minus welfare 7, Rainworth minus welfare 0. Not quite sure what happened to the visitors in that second half, but that was one to forget for them, and Gedling start the season right at the top of the league. I caught up with Ryan once again after the game, who was understandably delighted with that performance. So I'm with Ryan again after Gedling miners welfare win 7-0. What are your thoughts on that game?
Well, you can't say anything other than spectacular. I think, as you'll see in the video, we just dominant. You know, we moved the ball really well, did the right things at the right times, and ultimately put the ball in the net. And it's what we want to do this season. You know, we want to be up there, and you've got to get the results. I certainly didn't think it'd be 7-0 coming at the start of the season, but you know what? We'll take it, obviously.
I know you were fairly optimistic with your 3-1 prediction. I don't think anyone would have predicted that performance and that scoreline. And if the referee hadn't blown the whistle when he did, I think we could have been looking at double figures.
I think we could have been looking at double figures in the actual game. We missed some chances as well. But Rainworth also had their chances. They had the big one when it was 1-0, when they missed the one-on-one. They also hit the bar as well. So we had to ride our luck at times in that first half. But in the end, our fitness and our quality showed in that second half, where we just got on top of them and just blew them away.
And I think a lot of the time when you see a 7-0 scoreline, one team's really poor, but I don't think they were that poor. I think undoubtedly Gedling were the better team. I think they played so well today.
Yeah, Rainworth are by no stretch of the imagination a poor team. They just probably came up today against, like you say, a better Gedling team. And that's the performance levels we will want this season. That's performance levels we'll need this season if we want to be challenging for the playoffs again this season, because this league, it doesn't take any stragglers.
And I think at the start of the game, you told me your record's poor against Rainworth, and there's no sign of that today, is there?
To be honest, I think I've seen Gedling beat Rainworth once or twice in 4 years. We beat them. We did give them a good hiding a couple of years back here, and that was the same today. But often we do struggle against Rainworth. But when we got that second goal today, I was always confident that we'd get more and see the game out.
And those two lads up front looked absolutely lethal. They looked so good going forward. Every time they got the ball in the area, they looked like they were going to score.
Well, it's a good mix. Courtney's been around this level for years, Courtney, and he scores goals for days. His experience, along with Joel, is a 16-year-old, and he's today shown what he's about. And we're glad to have them two as well. Obviously, Nash as well, coming off the bench and getting a brace as well, when obviously, sadly, we lost our captain in the first half. But that's what we need. We've invested in a squad this year, and that's what we're going to need.
Well, it's certainly looking promising so far. Thanks for your time.
No worries.
As well as that devastating performance, there was a decent crowd of 101 at Plains Road, so a great start for the Miners overall. Thanks to Ryan for taking the time to speak to me on the day, and it was great to run into Vince from On The Hop Ground Hopping too. He certainly knows his football. Thanks for watching, and it's my final pre-season game on Tuesday night as I'm headed down to Lye Meadow in Worcestershire to watch Alvechurch against Hereford. I can't wait to see the team that Paul Caddis has built for the coming season, and I'm really looking forward to covering my own club on this channel. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. The weather's a bit better now. I'm on my half-a-mile walk home, downhill. I've just watched Gedling Miners Welfare beat Rainworth 7-0 on the opening day. What a performance. Goal fest.